As the year comes to a close, the stars are aligning for some unexpected twists and turns that could redefine your path into 2025. The final week of 2024 isn't just a time for New Year's celebrations. It's a cosmic stage set for powerful astrological shifts that can stir up everything from your emotions to your relationships. But here's the thing. While many are looking to the future with hope and anticipation, the universe might throw a curveball or two. Are you ready for what's to come? The last week of the year is like an open door between two worlds, one closing and the other just beginning. This period is marked by some surprising astrological events that will push you to let go of old patterns, embrace sudden changes, and step into the unknown with newfound clarity. The energy might feel intense, but it's this very intensity that offers the chance to make lasting, transformative changes in your life. How will you respond to these cosmic shocks? The alignment of the moon, planets, and other celestial bodies during this time brings both challenges and opportunities for growth. From shifts in your personal relationships to sudden realizations about your deeper desires, the astrology of this week will provide powerful insights that can steer you toward a more aligned version of yourself. But remember, these surprises won't always be wrapped in a bow. They'll require you to embrace the unexpected and stay open to the new possibilities that emerge. So, what exactly can you expect? Brace yourself for a wild ride as December 23rd to the 31st unfolds. Whether it's facing unexpected emotional releases or making big decisions that could alter your course, the astrological events of this week are pushing you toward evolution. The best part? If you understand these shifts and harness their energy, you can steer them to work in your favor, turning challenges into powerful moments of personal growth. The universe isn't just giving you a heads up, it's giving you an opportunity to consciously navigate the astrological tides. As you enter this final week of 2024, take a moment to reflect on the energies that are shaping your life, and prepare for what might be one of the most transformative weeks of the year. The final stretch of the year is a time of wonder, reflection, and, let's face it, an emotional whirlwind. From December 23rd to 31st, the stars align to weave a story where the moon takes center stage. Joni has a knack for turning celestial alignments into relatable daily insights. Imagine this. As the moon meanders through its phases, its placements in zodiac signs whisper secrets about your moods, ambitions, and even those chaotic family gatherings. Ever notice how some days feel eerily in sync with your inner world? That's the astral magic of the moon. Picture December 24th, Christmas Eve no less. You might feel unusually nostalgic or even a tad cranky, and that's not just the holiday stress. The moon's placement during these days nudges emotions to the forefront. Joni advises tuning in, journaling, or meditating on what's surfacing. It's not just about avoiding a spat over turkey dinner. It's about understanding how your emotional waves interact with those around you. After all, the moon doesn't just affect tides. It influences the ebb and flow of our relationships. And let's not forget global events. These alignments often leave a trail in the news, from unexpected breakthroughs to collective unease. For instance, a fiery moon placement can coincide with social movements or shifts in public opinion. Joni encourages using this window to focus on personal goals. Vision boarding, anyone? The stars are speaking, and as the moon dances through the zodiac, it's your time to align intentions with actions. Ready to dive deeper into the moon's influence? The moon, often underestimated, plays a pivotal role in our daily experiences, gently pulling the strings of our emotions and decisions. Its placement in the zodiac determines the undercurrents of creativity, spirituality, and familial connection. For instance, a day with the moon in a fire sign like Sagittarius might spark an uncontainable urge to express yourself creatively, perfect for diving into artistic projects or brainstorming innovative ideas. Meanwhile, an earthy moon in Taurus could whisper, "Slow down, breathe," grounding your energy and emphasizing stability. Joni dives deep into these nuances, decoding the celestial whispers into practical guidance. Creativity thrives when Venus dances through the fifth house, an astrological placement that beckons self-expression and joy. Think of this as the universe handing you a palette of colors to paint your world. Perhaps you've been considering picking up that guitar, gathering dust, or starting a personal blog. This is your cue. Joni often emphasizes that astrology isn't about predicting the future but empowering you to harness these moments. What if the moon's gentle nudge is exactly what you need to take that first step? On the other hand, the moon's connection to spirituality becomes striking when Jupiter sits in the ninth house. This placement invites us to explore deeper truths, whether through meditation, philosophical study, or even planning that bucket list trip to a sacred site. Joni suggests small, meaningful actions. Begin journaling your reflections, attend a local workshop on mindfulness, or simply spend a quiet evening stargazing. The astral map encourages exploration, not always of the world but often of the self. Family dynamics, too, are touched by the moon's rhythm, especially with Venus in the fourth house. This is a time to focus on your emotional roots and the bonds that ground you. Could mean hosting a cozy dinner, revisiting family traditions, or simply reconnecting with loved ones. Joni believes these transits offer opportunities for healing and strengthening connections. Even a heartfelt phone call to an estranged relative can shift the energy in profound ways. The planets don't dictate outcomes. They provide the backdrop for you to write your story. Each day, the moon's nakshatra, its position in the lunar mansion, brings a unique flavor to its influence. Some nakshatras foster collaboration and teamwork, while others encourage solitude and introspection. Joni advises observing how these themes show up in your day-to-day life. Have you felt unusually drawn to group projects or, conversely, to quiet moments of reflection? That's no coincidence. By understanding the moon's influence, you can align your actions with the astral currents, navigating each day with intention and clarity. Ready to see how this unfolds over the holiday season? As holidays roll in, December 23rd to 25th promises a celestial mix of challenges and opportunities. With the moon stationed in Virgo and forming a conjunction with K2, themes of detachment and introspection dominate. This energy can feel heavy as K2 often brings a sense of loss or disconnection. Joni explains that this isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a cosmic invitation to reflect on what no longer serves you. Have you been clinging to outdated routines or unspoken grievances? Use this period to declutter, not just your home but your mind. Think of it as an emotional detox before the festivities kick in. As Christmas Eve approaches, the moon shifts into Libra, breathing a fresh wave of harmony into the astral currents. Libra's energy is all about balance and relationships, making it an excellent time for meaningful family interactions. Joni suggests embracing the art of compromise during this period. Is there an old family debate that resurfaces every year? This time, instead of engaging in heated exchanges, channel Libra's diplomacy. A simple "let's agree to disagree" can go a long way in keeping the peace and allowing everyone to enjoy the moment. Virgo's precision, combined with K2's introspection, can spark a surge of creativity during this time. Whether it's crafting handmade gifts or preparing a unique holiday recipe, the universe nudges you to pour love into your creations. Joni encourages embracing these moments of hands-on creativity as a way to connect with yourself and others. For example, instead of buying generic cards, why not write personal notes that truly capture your sentiments? These small acts resonate deeply, thanks to the moon's influence. The spiritual undertones of this period are amplified by Virgo's analytical nature and Libra's focus on partnerships. It's an ideal time to not only connect with loved ones but also to reconnect with yourself. Joni advises taking short breaks amidst the holiday hustle to meditate or journal your thoughts. Even a 15-minute walk under the evening sky can ground your energy. This blend of introspection and relational harmony sets the stage for a meaningful and memorable holiday experience. By Christmas Day, the moon's transition into Libra ensures a more balanced and joyful energy. Family gatherings, filled with laughter and warmth, echo the vibrancy of this placement. Joni emphasizes that while challenges may have surfaced earlier in the week, this is a time to focus on togetherness. Whether it's sharing a festive meal or reminiscing over old photos, the moon's influence encourages connection. But the story doesn't end here. There's still more to uncover as the moon prepares for its next shift. The days following Christmas, December 26th and 27th, bring a dynamic shift as the moon transitions from Libra to Scorpio. Libra's balanced energy gives way to Scorpio's intense and transformative vibes, setting the tone for deep emotional work. Joni explains that this transition often heightens our awareness of what lies beneath the surface. Are there unresolved feelings you've been avoiding? Scorpio's energy doesn't allow for emotional shortcuts, urging you to confront these truths. Think of this as a cosmic push to shed old emotional layers, much like a snake shedding its skin. During this period, the moon aligns with Mercury and Jupiter, creating a powerful mix of intellectual clarity and expansive thinking. It's an excellent time for decision-making, especially regarding travel or long-term plans. Joni suggests using this alignment to tackle lingering indecision. For instance, if you've been hesitating about visiting a relative or planning a new project for the upcoming year, the astral energy supports bold, well-informed moves. Keep a journal handy to jot down your ideas. The clarity you gain now can guide you well into the new year. Scorpio's intensity often brings with it a tendency to brood or overanalyze. Joni advises against letting these feelings derail your momentum. Instead, channel this energy into something productive. Perhaps you can organize a family game night or initiate a meaningful conversation with someone close. These actions not only distract from the emotional weight but also align with Jupiter's expansive influence, promoting growth in relationships and experiences. Travel themes also take center stage as Mercury's alignment with Jupiter amplifies curiosity and the urge to explore. Whether it's a short trip to visit family or planning a future getaway, the cosmos are in your favor. Joni highlights that this energy isn't limited to physical travel. It can also signify mental exploration. Have you been curious about learning a new skill or diving into astrology deeper? This is a great time to begin that journey, as Mercury's influence sharpens your focus while Jupiter broadens your perspective. By the evening of December 27th, Scorpio's intense influence begins to wane, and the groundwork is laid for the next planetary shift. The emotional highs and decision-making energy of these 2 days leave a lasting impression, preparing you for what's to come. But don't get too comfortable. Venus and Uranus are already gearing up to shake things up in the days ahead, with surprises just around the corner. As December 28th rolls in, the cosmic energies begin to shift dramatically with Venus squaring Uranus, signaling a period of unexpected changes in both emotions and relationships. Joni explains that this aspect often brings surprises. Some welcome, others less so. It's a time when long-held beliefs about love or family might be challenged, and old relationship dynamics may suddenly shift. If you've been in a rut, this could be the moment that prompts a new beginning. Are you ready for a change? Embrace it even if it's a bit uncomfortable at first. This is the universe's way of shaking you out of complacency. Venus, the planet of love and harmony, squares off with Uranus, the planet of rebellion and unpredictability. This can lead to moments where you're pulled between the desire for stability and the need for excitement. Joni encourages you to lean into the uncertainty rather than resist it. Maybe it's time to take a spontaneous trip or reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Even if it feels risky, this energy can lead to breakthroughs that you might never have imagined. Think of it as an opportunity to create the kind of love and connection you've always dreamed of, even if the path to it feels a little unconventional. The emotional intensity during this time may catch you off guard, especially as Venus transitions into Aquarius. Aquarius is known for its detachment and innovative approach to love and relationships. Joni points out that Venus in Aquarius might encourage a shift in how you view emotional intimacy. Maybe you're ready to embrace more independence or explore relationships that aren't bound by traditional norms. This is a good time to reflect on what freedom and love looks like for you and how you can cultivate it without losing connection to others. While the energy is unpredictable, Joni emphasizes that the core of this transit is about personal growth and finding new ways to express yourself. If you feel a bit disconnected or distant, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's the cosmos helping you redefine what love means to you. This period offers a chance to break free from old limiting patterns. So, if something or someone no longer fits, trust that it's part of a larger transformation. Consider what you've learned from past relationships and how you can use those lessons to create something more authentic. By the end of December 28th, Venus square to Uranus will have left its mark, but it's not the end of the story. This energy is just the beginning of a deeper shift that will continue to unfold, especially as the new year approaches. But before we dive into the fresh opportunities of the new moon, remember that the key to navigating this period lies in embracing the unexpected. As you move forward, allow the cosmic lessons of Venus and Uranus to guide you into a new, more authentic chapter. As December 29th arrives, the dark moon enters Mula Nakshatra, a time that Joni describes as one of deep introspection and potential destruction. The energy of the dark moon always brings a sense of clearing, of letting go, allowing us to release anything that no longer serves our higher purpose. This is a time when you might feel compelled to lay low, reflect, and process everything that's transpired over the month. There's no rush during this phase. It's about pausing to examine what's been built up, emotionally and spiritually. Think of it as clearing the cobwebs of the past to make room for new beginnings. Mula Nakshatra is ruled by the deity Niriti, the goddess of dissolution and destruction. While that might sound ominous, Joni reassures that it's actually quite necessary. This is not about chaos for the sake of chaos, but rather the destruction of old structures that no longer serve you. This could manifest in a realization that certain habits, relationships, or mindsets are simply holding you back. Don't be afraid if you feel a sense of loss or disconnection. It's part of the process of rebirth, which this moon phase ultimately supports. Joni notes that the dark moon is also marked by intense astrological aspects, including the Yod formation, which heightens the tension in the skies. This aspect is often called the finger of God for its ability to direct our attention towards specific life areas where change is needed. During this time, you may feel a pull to make hard decisions, those that you've been avoiding. Whether it's about your career, relationships, or your own personal growth, the cosmos is urging you to face what you've been neglecting. This isn't the time for procrastination. The pressure is real, but it also offers clarity. While it might be tempting to shy away from difficult realizations or challenging emotions, Joni emphasizes that this dark moon energy can serve as a catalyst for transformation. Just like a caterpillar must shed its old skin to become a butterfly, you too are shedding old layers. Use this time wisely by diving into the depths of your subconscious. Journaling, meditation, or even just taking long walks in solitude can help you tune into your inner world and discover the truths that lie beneath the surface. By the end of December 29th, you may feel emotionally drained or reflective, but remember that this phase is a powerful tool for personal growth. Don't rush through it. Allow yourself the space to truly process and release. The dark moon is about embracing the void so that new, more aligned energies can take root. As you navigate this space, trust that the universe is working with you, guiding you toward your next chapter with clarity and purpose. As December 30th approaches, we are greeted by the second new moon of the month, also known as a black moon, in the Purva Ashada Nakshatra. Joni explains that this particular new moon holds a powerful energy, emphasizing deep truth, introspection, and the potential for new beginnings. The Purva Ashada Nakshatra, symbolized by that unconquered or invincible elephant tusk, represents a time to release old patterns and step into a renewed sense of self. It's a powerful moment to set intentions. This new moon invites you to plant the seeds of what you truly desire, but with a twist. It's asking for caution and deep reflection before diving in. During this phase, Joni highlights the importance of quieting the mind and reflecting on your inner truth. The cosmic energy is supportive of long-term growth, but only if you approach it with mindfulness. It's not about rushing into the future. Instead, it's about sitting with the present and asking yourself profound questions. Are you aligned with your true purpose? Are your actions and decisions supporting the life you truly want to live? These types of inquiries are what this new moon is urging you to consider. Think of it as a moment to slow down and really listen to what your heart has been saying all along. The black moon is unique in its power to bring about intense shifts. Joni points out that while it may be tempting to rush into the next chapter, the energy of this phase asks for a careful approach. You might feel the urge to take bold steps, but resist the temptation to act impulsively. This is a time to make sure that your desires are aligned with your higher self. The planets, especially the moon and sun, are working together to amplify this potential for new beginnings, but they are asking for patience. Take a step back and make sure your foundations are strong before leaping forward. Joni advises that this new moon is perfect for setting intentions that are not only realistic but also spiritually aligned. You can create a vision board, write down your goals, or meditate on your aspirations for the upcoming year. However, there's a layer of caution to keep in mind. Don't rush into making major life changes just yet. The universe wants you to truly reflect on what is meaningful and what you truly desire. Start with small, intentional actions that align with your deeper purpose, and trust that the cosmos will support your progress when the time is right. As the new moon wanes, Joni encourages you to take this time for inner work. Write, reflect, and meditate on the future you wish to create, but don't take immediate action. The planets are offering you a moment of clarity and guidance, one that could lead to significant transformation, but only if you listen carefully. Trust that the seeds planted during this time will flourish in the months to come, as long as they are nurtured with patience, care, and a deep connection to your inner wisdom. As December 31st unfolds, the energy is one of closure and reflection. The final day of the year carries a potent vibration, as the moon completes its cycle and we prepare to step into a new chapter. This is a time to pause and take stock of the journey you've been on over the past 12 months. The moon's placement on this day encourages introspection, urging you to acknowledge how far you've come, the lessons you've learned, and the growth you've experienced. It's as if the cosmos is inviting you to press the paused button, to look back before you step forward into the unknown of the coming year. On this day, the astrological landscape is preparing for a shift, setting the stage for new beginnings. The moon's final aspects are giving a subtle push to let go of lingering emotional baggage and unresolved feelings. Whether it's through journaling, meditation, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation, there is power in allowing yourself to fully release what no longer serves you. This is the energetic cleanup before you usher in the fresh energy of the new year. Remember, as the moon wanes, it's a symbolic gesture of clearing space for what's next. Although the world may be in a celebratory mood, there's a cosmic invitation to take things a bit slower and dive deeper within. You may feel a mixture of excitement and anticipation, but this is also a time for spiritual reflection. What are you leaving behind in 2024? What habits, relationships, or patterns no longer align with your higher self? This day encourages you to reflect on these questions, so you can move forward into 2025 with clarity and intention. The energy of this day isn't about rushing into festivities but about preparing your mind and spirit for the year ahead. As the evening approaches and the world celebrates, you may find yourself more contemplative than usual. The astrology of December 31st invites you to honor your inner world just as much as the external celebrations. You might want to spend some quiet time alone, reflecting on your personal growth, your dreams, and the intentions you wish to set for the new year. The celestial alignment suggests that this reflection will prepare you for a more profound and transformative 2025, one that aligns with your true desires. As the clock strikes midnight, the energy of the new year rushes in, bringing with it a fresh start. While the world around you might be filled with fireworks and cheers, remember that the real celebration is within. The closing of 2024 and the opening of 2025 holds the potential for a profound shift in your life, especially if you take the time to reflect on the past and set intentions for the future. The cosmic energy encourages you to step into this new year with an open heart and mind, ready for the opportunities and transformations that await. As the year wraps up, you're standing at a crossroads where your decisions can shape not just your 2025, but your entire future. The cosmic shifts taking place are pushing you to evolve, but the power to make the most of these moments lies in your hands. Are you ready to embrace the changes that come with the last week of 2024, or will you let them pass by without seizing the opportunity for transformation? Reflect on the energy of this time. Think about the connections you're making, the realizations you're having, and the new beginnings awaiting you. What can you leave behind to make room for growth? What new perspectives can you adopt that will propel you into the next phase of your journey? These aren't just questions for now. They're invitations to shape the future you deserve. If this resonates with you, it's time to take action. Dive into the energies of this final week with intention, and let the stars guide you through every twist and turn. Embrace the unexpected, trust the process, and know that you're not alone on this journey. To keep navigating these cosmic changes, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Let the universe continue guiding you as you unlock new insights and deepen your understanding of the astrological forces shaping your life. Here's to closing this year with purpose and welcoming 2025 with open arms.